Alright, we're gonna get this nail plate right here.
One point.
2x6, right?
Yeah, 2x4. It's just to straighten it out.
Okay. 13 and a quarter? Yeah. You told me 13 1/4, I remember. You sure you want me to throw it, huh?
Not too high.
Whew. Are you okay? Are you hurt? All right, here's a peek into what my end of day looks like. It's just starting to get dark. I wouldn't really have it any other way, but these guys leave a huge mess. They don't clean up after themselves at all, which is kind of okay because they make a lot of money per hour to be picking up blocks of wood. But you can tell this is the work area from today for the two I had up here working on the inside. So I don't know, 100 blocks. This will take me an hour to get cleaned up because it's not really just clean up and throw it in the trash. It's like what I'll do is any of the good blocks I'll stack them up, leave them off to the side. So these are actually blocks I stacked up yesterday that didn't get used. You know, they're pretty good about their own tools, but they drop wood on the ground, walk away. So what I do when I clean all that stuff up is in an effort to keep them moving, keep them efficient, keep them, you know, productive, I'll stack up all the blocks like this. So that way, you know, we're going through and putting some fire blocking in, some little pieces that we're missing. I'll find out what size they need. You know, that's what's happening over here. Whatever size they need, I can come over real quick and do a quick measurement, you know, check length real quick. Like, you know, they tell me they need an 18-inch piece, and I could say, nope, that one's too short, this one's good. Otherwise, I've noticed the real quick go-to is, oh, I need an 18-inch piece. Let me go grab a brand new 2x6 and cut 18 inches off of it. And then come to find out, you know, these 2x6s are 12 feet because they're going to be the framing for the ceiling. You know, they're ceiling joists that are going to be for the vaulted ceiling. And so if they cut 18 inches off of one of those 12 footers, that means I have to go get another 12 foot 2x6. It's little stuff like that. And, you know, I was kind of going through and got a little video while one of them was here. It's a little awkward pointing out the details, but you'll notice, like, that was the very last fascia, you know, and that fascia was right on the money. But this was the one that I was frustrated about. So we went through and fixed it up, and which is no problem. I mean, you spend some time and you say, hey, this isn't right, let's redo it. But you gotta remember, they get paid to do it the first time, then they get paid to fix the screw up. So we want to keep that to a minimum wherever possible. And then, you know, like some of these are missing some nails. You might be able to maybe just, actually that one's pretty solid, but I know one of these over here for sure was missing some nails. And so it's kind of like, you know, I'm not going to say that all framers are the same, but if you're trying to save money by, you know, trying to look for competitive prices, see, it's this one. There's just way too much movement in that. It's dark, of course. You can't see it great, but, you know, if you're going to save some money, you're going to have to run through a check and make sure stuff is good. And the common phrase I'm hearing is, it's all right. It's all right. So like that gap right there is killing me. That gap right there is killing me. But we got all the other gaps around the outside tightened up besides these two. The only reason I didn't get these two is because the scaffolding makes it nice to work, but I was just running them up and down on the grade all, and I couldn't get around this corner with the scaffolding. So once I move that scaffolding, I'll go through and the problem is there's no place to attach the plywood right there, so we're gonna have to pull a piece down and put in a piece that's 4 inches longer, and then fix that little blocking mix up there. It's not really a big thing, but it's kind of like, you know, if I were to just hire them and shoot them out here and be like, yep, frame it up, that stuff wouldn't be getting fixed. That would be as is. That'd be like, it's close enough. Another common thing I hear. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's just trying to keep them efficient. I'm going to try to keep this at the original plan was 5 weeks, 6 days a week, or 6 weeks, 5 days a week. But we're really going to be closer to like 7 weeks, which is, you know, it's all right. But I don't know what everybody's labor is, but you know, an extra week of 3 people working 6 days a week is $5,000. So if I can keep stuff prepped, and, you know, I'll go through and do some blocking, and I'm going to nail some stuff, and I'm cleaning up all the lumber, you know, so I grab all that, throw it in a pile, stage it, put it in the bucket of the tractor. These guys say they want to burn it. I dump the tractor in their truck on their way out occasionally, so I'm getting rid of the wood too. But you can see I spend, you know, 1 to 2 hours a night cleaning up and setting stuff up. Not just cleaning up, but like staging things. So last night I had all the 2x6 staged right here, and you know, now I've got all that under there. That's the roof sheets. So we're going to be doing roof tomorrow. So while I got a little bit of light, I'm going to pull a cover off of that, and I'm going to grab, what I think is a reasonable amount of sheets, and I'll have it on the grate all so they show up, and boom, we fire it up right at 7 a.m., lift it up, get it up near the roof so they can start working. Otherwise, the first hour of their day is preparing themselves, which I'm cheaper labor because I'm DIY. So yeah, so that's kind of it. A little, I don't know what it's like to work with laborers. I'd say laborers loosely. They're proper carpenters, but not necessarily working for a general contractor. They're working for me directly, I guess is really what I'm trying to say. But yeah, otherwise progress is good. Just be nice if it was faster, but it's pretty fast. I mean, I think I'm just at 6 weeks right now, minus a couple days we missed. So there's your gripe and update.